Are these foods actually going to help me, or am I just falling for another health fad? It's something we've all wondered, standing in the grocery aisle with some flashy package promising miracles. Superfoods, clean-eating, gut health buzzwords flying at us like confetti. But underneath all the hype is a real question: am I being fooled? Is this clever marketing, or does it actually make a difference? We've been there too. Maybe it's that turmeric latte your friend's raving about, or the avocado toast that's apparently going to revolutionize our mornings. Here's the thing: there's usually some truth behind every trend. The trick is figuring out what's real and what's fluff. So let's take a moment, breathe, and break it down together. You're not alone in this. Health advice seems to flip-flop more than ever. One day, eggs are the enemy. The next, they're a nutritional superstar. Remember when everything had to be fat-free? Now we're stirring coconut oil into our coffee like it's no big deal. Keeping up is exhausting, isn't it? But here's what we've learned. Being healthy isn't about chasing trends. It's about finding what actually works for you. Take blueberries. They've been called a superfood so many times you've probably lost count. But is the hype real? Turns out yes. They're packed with antioxidants that help fight inflammation and protect against chronic diseases. That's not marketing, that's science. But let's be real. Snacking on blueberries isn't going to magically transform your health overnight. They're a piece of the puzzle, not the whole thing. Now let's talk kale. It's been both celebrated and roasted, sometimes literally. Here's the lowdown. Kale is packed with vitamins A, C, and K, plus fiber. It's undeniably healthy. But forcing it down if you hate it? That's a hard no. Food should nourish you, yes, but it should also be enjoyable. Don't like kale? Cool. Try spinach, collard greens, or even arugula instead. It's all about variety, not obsessing over one miracle food. And what about the skeptics? You know the ones. It's all a scam, they say, rolling their eyes at chia seeds, quinoa, and matcha. Are they wrong? Not entirely. Marketing does play a role. But that doesn't mean these foods are worthless. Chia seeds are rich in omega-3s and fiber. Quinoa? A rare complete protein for plant-based eaters. Matcha? Loaded with catechins that support heart health. The issue isn't the foods themselves, it's the way they're hyped as cure-alls. Here's a little story for perspective. A friend of ours, Sarah, spent years hopping from one diet to the next, looking for that quick fix. Paleo, keto, gluten-free. She tried it all, but nothing stuck because she was chasing shortcuts instead of real, lasting change. It wasn't until she shifted her focus to whole foods she actually enjoyed that things clicked. Her energy improved, the weight came off, and for the first time in years, food felt simple and stress-free. The takeaway? It's not about one magical food or the latest diet trend. It's about balance. It's about finding what feels right for you. And yes, experimenting is okay. Go ahead, try that turmeric latte. If you love it, awesome. If not, no big deal. Speaking of turmeric, let's unpack the hype. Yes, it's got curcumin, which has strong anti-inflammatory properties. But here's the kicker. Our bodies don't absorb it well on its own. Pair it with black pepper or a fat source, and it gets a little boost. Even then, it's not a cure-all. It's just one more tool in the health toolbox. Now let's talk probiotics. The yogurt aisle is overflowing with promises of better gut health. Are they worth it? Sometimes. Probiotics can do wonders, especially if you've got digestive issues. But not all products are created equal. That yogurt with the cartoon mascot might not have enough live cultures to make a difference. Quality matters, and so does consistency. Fermented foods like kimchi, sauerkraut, or kefir can often be even better options. By now, you're probably wondering, how do I know what's legit? Great question. Start with this. Does the claim sound too good to be true? Red flag. Is there actual science backing it up? A quick search can usually reveal if a trend is solid or just smoke. And most importantly, how does it make you feel? That's what really counts. Let's remind yourselves, health isn't about being perfect. It's about progress. It's about listening to your bodies and making choices that align with your goals and values. And guess what? It's okay to change your minds. What worked for you at 30 might not work at 50, and that's totally fine. So here's a thought. What if we stopped chasing the next big thing and started focusing on the little joys? A home-cooked meal, the satisfaction of finding balance, the freedom of stepping off the diet treadmill. Next time you're faced with a trendy food, let's ask, does this fit into my life? Not someone else's Instagram version of health, but yours. If it does, great. If not, no worries. Because in the end, health isn't a destination, it's a journey. Your journey. Action steps. 1. Experiment with variety. Swap out a trendy must-have food you dislike for something similar that you enjoy, like spinach instead of kale. 2. Do a quick check. Before trying a new food trend, look for scientific support and ask if it aligns with your personal health goals.